Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
In this video, I'll take you, slightly back in time for a little bit of reflection. So if that's something that you like doing or thinking about, thinking deep, then this video is meant for you. Otherwise, my videos are less about entertainment and more about thinking. Anyway, if you are new to the channel, name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I assist people professionally to help get well-paying jobs in the Middle East, UAE, Dubai in particular. And people book my coaching sessions for personal and professional advice. Details are put in description. So, think about it in this way. This is 2023, correct? So 2023. Now me, I'm 46 years old. If I go back 5 years ago, I'll be 41 years old. And if I go back 5 more years, that means 10 years, I would be 36 years old. So I want you to do this exercise. Just play along. Go back 5 years ago, whatever your age is. Okay, go back 5 years ago. And think for a minute, pause this video and think for a minute. 5 years ago, how were you? What was going on in your life? What were you doing? Where were you working? Who was your friend? What were your goals? What did you imagine? What were your plans? Think about all those things. And then go back 10 years. 10 years is quite a long time, 10 years ago, that means minus 10. How old were you? What were you doing? Who was your friend? Who was the love of your life? Where were you working? What were your goals? What were your ambitions? What were your problems? Who was your friend? Who was your enemy? Who was your boss? And just imagine 10 years ago, what did you think life would be? Okay? I'm serious, do this exercise. This is really a very powerful exercise. I literally, the minute I got this thought, I was lying down for 45 minutes, just visualizing. See, I'll share with you, do share your comments down below, but I'll share with you where was I 5 years ago, where was I 10 years ago. First, I'll go 5 years ago, so you can see the confusion. See, 5 years ago, I was 41. I just came to Thailand. Okay, hardly just maybe a few months or whatever. And I'll tell you, I had no clue what I was going to do. I just knew that I had to earn money. I knew that I had to survive. I knew that I wanted to get married and settle down. I just broken off with another girl whom I thought I was supposed to get married to. I thought I would get visa based on the advice of one company, visa on arrival. That's what he told me. But then I realized Indians don't get visa on arrival. It's only for 2 weeks. And you can extend it for 1 more week. But after that, you have to leave the country. So I didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. I had enough money to help me survive for few months to a year. I had no presence online other than just a few YouTube views. I think I had hardly 3,000, not too sure, 3,000 subscribers or so. I had assumed that I could do some online business consulting, but I mean, I was not popular. Wanted to settle down, have a wife, but more than that, I was more concerned about how am I going to make money. And just imagine, I was sitting in an empty room when I came to this house. It was just a table, just a laptop. And I was thinking, man, what am I going to do? And there was no music, nothing. Total silence. And was I afraid? Of course I was afraid, man. Now here's the funny thing. This was 5 years ago, 41. If I go back another 5 more years, that means I was, say I'm 46. That means I was 36. I just bounced back from losing my money, losing my career, having a fight with an employer, getting that ban removed, which was wrongly put by that Malayali businessman. I managed to get it from my mentor, who was a Marathi citizen. They found no grounds on the fake claims that this guy made. And I started my career from zero, man. Again, imagine resetting your life at the age of 36. You reset your life. Zero bank balance. No job. No friends. No girlfriend. No place to stay. And I didn't know what I was doing. I only knew that Dubai was my home. And I had to survive in Dubai, because I always believed Dubai will be forever my home. But obviously, when you don't have money, when you don't have anything, you question, what am I doing with my life, man? Where am I headed? All the years I was a playboy, all the years I was having fun, all the years driving nice cars and girls and watching movies and having fun and spending whatever money I get today, I'll spend it today. Just enjoying life. Not a single iota of care. Just seeking attention, bodybuilding, public speaking, hanging out with people, gaming. Not serious at all. I was 100 kilos that time, 80 or 90, yeah, around that much. And so funny, when I go back from there, slowly built my life again, my career. You could say I was lucky. Built my career, made some money, again started living my life in Dubai. Got into marathon running, half marathon, got into cycling, got into swimming, got into fitness, lost all the weight, tried to get in shape. Had to get married because UAE Islamic laws, you can't stay with a woman that time. Now it's changed. Sharjah I was staying. And lo and behold, one fine day, Thailand, came down for a holiday with my friend. Accidentally, he called me. I never had a plan because his friend dropped out. He brought me to Pattaya. And then I thought about my life. Wow, third world country, can stay here. And, purchasing power is much more. Because if you earn in dirhams or dollars and you spend in baht or rupees or whatever currency, you can enjoy much more. So then the brain started to work. How do I migrate to any one of these countries? And that was just a thought, but then became serious as UAE announced, what was that? VAT, value added tax. They announced Expo 2020. I knew that everything would change. I knew that taxes would make life expensive. I think the biggest thing that was glaring was, I'm going to be 40 years old, man. What am I doing with my life? And yes, because my passport had to be renewed. Before, I had a photograph with no tattoos, suit and tie. So it was easy to renew it. I didn't have to show my face, send a PRO to get it stamped. No questions asked. But now, if I change my photograph there, because every 10 years when you change your passport to renew it, you have to put your latest photo. So this latest photo had my tattoos. If I'd put it on my passport, the immigration officer would not stamp it. Or, they would be like, not immigration, sorry, for visa and all that. They would always make problems. And the Muslim Arabs who were there, for them this was satanic, shaitan, and shaitan is devil. It was not Islamic. And I started to experience problems because whenever I would go for a blood test, the Egyptian or Syrian doctor or whatever, he'd say, Tal, come here. Make me go through a series of extra tests just to find out if they could get me, show a negative result. They would, imagine you have a test, perfectly normal. He would say, no, take him, test again. Check his breathing, check his lungs, check his heart, check his this, check his that. And then obviously when I would go any office or anywhere, 110 questions. Hey, how are you in this country? You're not allowed. I remember that German guy, who is the most just man in the world, Rolf Blunberg or something. He's a German guy. You can Google search his name. He had tried to come to UAE, but he has horns, and plus he has all these piercings and all that. So ever since he tried to enter UAE and they refused, he was coming for a kind of a Circus du Soleil freak show. Ever since he made headlines that he was sent back because they put it in a diplomatic way. It was not as per UAE laws. Actually, they refused him based on the fact that they thought he's come here for black magic and he's evil, satanic, whatever. But ever since that became national headlines, everyone who saw me, before they saw me, they ignored me. Everyone who saw me thought I was the same guy. And they started reporting to the police, and everywhere people would just grab my hand. Some Muslim Arab guy grab my hand and police. Whew. It's crazy, man. That's why I used to sit at home. So yeah, life changed so much. Came here, met this girl. How we got married, Just met her online, asked her. Straight away, after hello, you want to marry, yes or no? And before you know it, in 3 days' time we met, and 7 days' time we got married. We never met each other until that. I took a gamble and it paid off. I had a baby immediately. I told her, I want to have a baby, I want to have a family. And, still my life was not settled down financially, all that. But one by one, because I took life seriously, worked day and night, today I'm where I am. It is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. 10 years passing by. How much have I changed? From the Loy Machedo, who was a buff bodybuilder, playboy, who thought Dubai was his home, who just lived for that day. Then going through all that disasters and then taking life seriously. And then, at the age of 40, trying to reinvent your life all over again, rebrand yourself. That takes a lot of balls. I don't know how I had that courage or how I became so hyper, but I'm glad I did. Because unless you take a risk, there is no reward. And I'll tell you the most scary risk, because if I failed, there was no plan B. I didn't have a plan B. After coming all the way here, after sending my books on shipment, see, if you have nothing, just a backpack, you can keep traveling 10, 20 countries. But if you have a ship carton worth of stuff, books and all that, DVDs and all that, you can't keep traveling. Every time I would travel, I had to pay customs, I had to pay the shipment, It's crazy, man. And lo and behold, today I have a wife and a baby. I have a business visa, which costs money. That's how I stay, stress-free. Many idiots are there who think that, you marry a Thai girl, you get visa for life. If that was the case, every Indian would have married a Filipina, would have married a Thai, Vietnamese, and got a visa and ran out of the country. Don't you think it would have been that easy? People are stupid. You think you're smarter than the system? The system is smarter than you. I am on my business visa, man. That's why I made sure my baby is a Thai citizen. So if anything happens to me, the baby is not impacted. They'll both stay here. And yes, today, from being a playboy, from being a guy who used to carry a dam, today I have to think 100 times before I do anything. I have to think of baby, I have to think of wife, I have to think of savings, I have to think of tomorrow, I have to think of bills, I have to think of clients, I have to think of my brand. 110 things. Today, it's more about finding joy in what I do. Not just earning money, not just... Yeah, that is also there. But I've changed so much, man. Become like serious and focused and... Also, I went, in these 10 years, I went through the bariatric surgery, lost almost 50 kilos, man. It's crazy. 50, 55. 50 kilos. Can you imagine that? It's like I'm carrying a human being. That much weight I had on my body and joints. Today I'm focused more on doing what is important. Not interested in friends, not interested in being famous, not interested in all the nonsense of before. If I'd meet the Loy Machedo of before, I wouldn't talk to him for a second. Total waste of space. So if there's something of value that I could give you through this video, it would be reflect on how your life has gone, man. Obviously, if you're a 20-year-old and I tell you go back 10 years ago, you'll be 10 years old. But still, even if you're 10-year-old, see the 5 years ago, how were you? Were you studying? Were you working? Were you single? Were you ambitious? Or did you have no ambition, no care? And then go back another 5 years, 10 years. It'll really make you think, make you wonder, it'll make you reflect on life. And then think, what will happen in the next 5 more years? What will happen in the next 10 more years? 5 more years from today, how old will you be? 10 more years from today, how old will you be? What do you think you'll be doing? Same job? Same spouse? Same friends? Same country? Same earnings? Same goals? Will you be the same person? I'll be what? 51 after 5 years. I'll be in the 50s, yeah. And after 10 years, 56, woo, going to 60. Will you still be my subscriber? Or will I be alive the first place? I think I need to ask. Will I be alive? My wife will be in her 40s. My baby will be 15 years old. After 10 years, 15 years, a teenager, hey, headache. Headache. Teen. I hope she'll be a good girl who'll listen. You never know. And no boyfriends. So yeah. But yes, we will see people who we love grow old and die. Some will grow old, some will die. We'll see. Maybe the roads will remain the same, the shops will remain the same. But we'll see many businesses open, many close down, and many come in their place. We'll see children who we saw grow up. We'll see our own bodies become old, wrinkly, white hair. The enemies that we had will either they'll remain or we'll not be bothered. Friends anyway will change, but you'll value your time, your money, your family, everything you. And yes, technology would have advanced so far ahead. Funny life, man. Funny life. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Agree, disagree. Let me know. 5 years ago, what were you? How old were you? 10 years ago, what were you? How old were you? What has changed? And then 5 years later, and today, where are you? Are you where you thought you'd be? For me, definitely not. And then 5 years plus, where to next? And then 10 year plus. And then game over. Anyway, man. This is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright? You guys take care. It's me signing off. Ciao.